Hello members, my name is Ali Bandali, your current president of HRAC. I wanted to take this opportunity to communicate to all of our members. With 2,700 members in the South Central region, this was one of the methods that we decided as a board to try out this year for the first time. Let me start by saying happy anniversary. This year marks the 65th anniversary for HRAC. Hard to believe that the association began in 1946 with Personnel Association. The inaugural meeting was at the Club Cafe in 1947. Today, the Human Resources Association of Calgary is a registered not-for-profit for the advancement of the human resources management profession with well over 2,700 members in its base. Today, the membership and the board are assisted by the staff, member services manager, Carrie White, as well as support staff, Patricia Brown. This is a very special year for us, as well as HRAA, because it is really a shared anniversary. The creation of HRAA was the idea and the hard work of the different regional associations across the province. Edmonton, Calgary, Red Deer, Lethbridge, and Medicine Hat came together with the primary mandate to create an organization that would progress the profession as a whole, and that's still a shared outcome today. Over the course of the upcoming year, members will see many opportunities to celebrate our 65th anniversary. A commemorative issue of the Perspective magazine will be published, as well as a special anniversary event for us to celebrate in January. Let me move to collaboration, an update on what's happened since then. But before I do that, allow me to take a moment to thank all of the previous board members and executive of the past for getting us to this point in collaboration. Without the diligence and the pursuit of their work and the ideal of what we have today, we are now looking at a future in such a positive way. We are especially appreciative of their hard work because it's now set up a great horizon for our profession. At this time, I'd also like to welcome our new board, a very talented group of leaders and passionate individuals that I will have the pleasure of working with. We certainly have our work cut out for us this year as we move into a very pivotal year, turning collaboration into synchronization. Many of you have asked the question, what has been the result of collaboration? At the beginning of collaboration, a document was signed to officially declare the collaborative approach. This document also included a revenue sharing model to help individual associations continue to develop and deliver on programs and services to their members. A formal service agreement was also drafted and signed to outline the expectations and service standards that could be expected during the collaboration of different organizations to work together with HRAA. But the leadership in the province from the different associations, as well as HRAA, chose to be bold and look further down the path of building on our profession. HRAC played an instrumental role in challenging the belief that collaboration should mean more than just the paper agreement on how to work together. The leadership in the province came to the conclusion that collectively we need to take advantage of the momentum created by simply agreeing to work together, but to do more and to progress our profession. In January 2011, Wayne Thomas, our current past president, and myself were invited to a two-day summit of regional association leadership. At the summit, a visioning session was held in what comes next in terms of collaboration and the profession. The purpose of the summit? How do we take collaboration to the next level? Meaning more than just a service level agreement between the different associations in the province. A summary of this summit can be read in my message in the Perspective magazine in this upcoming issue. Another question that has been asked is, what's next for HRAC in terms of collaboration? Quite simply, the answer is that over the next year, we will concentrate our efforts in aligning ourselves to HRAA. HRAC is legally a separate organization and will continue to be until the day that being a separate organization no longer makes sense from a profession perspective. But until that day, HRAC will operate as a chapter of HRAA to support HRAA in its goals and strategic vision to enhance and grow the profession. We will do so under the umbrella that providing key professional development programs, outstanding networking opportunities, well-organized and delivered major events and services to all 2,700 members of our South Central region in the province. This focus for HRAC will allow HRAA to concentrate its efforts on higher level priorities such as the advancing of the designation, advocacy, business partnership, and influencing legislative policy, just to name a few. It's been a very busy last 8 months for the board. Over that time, we've been working hard with HRA and our sister associations to make headway and progress in this regard. HRA's board began with this knowledge to formulate a long-term strategic plan for the organization this past summer. It's formalized its strategic plan this past month, and the chair of HRA, Todd Den Engelson, will be communicating to the entire provincial membership on its results. For the first time in our history, HRAC Board of Directors partnered with the representation from HRA's leadership to develop our organizational goals based on HRA's strategic plan this past summer. Our business goals are as follows. Number 1, support career enhancement. Number 2, engage membership. Number 3, elevate the profession as a value-add and influential business partner in the South Central region. And finally, number 4, align with HRA. More specifically, integrate member, business, public focuses of HRA into our programs. Upcoming changes will be seen by the membership, and it gives me great pleasure to announce them to you today. Your board has worked very hard with their volunteer committees to not only develop, but also align and reestablish their specific portfolio goals. Based on these goals, you will see some significant changes to our programs, planning, and events this year. Please visit our website for the full listing of those portfolio-specific goals. But I am very proud to announce some of those changes to you today. On our website, you will see the calendar of all of our events planned out for the entire year for your convenience. We want to ensure that all of our events and programs are well attended and create value for our members. Volunteers are already hard at work to deliver on those portfolio goals. But with this calendar, we have now the opportunity to plan and attend these events well in advance from the past. Please note that all of these events have been designed with your feedback in mind. Surveys and feedback forms of the past have told us that these are the types of events and the kinds of things you wish to see more of. Your continued feedback is critical to our success. The second thing is a joint committee with HRAC and HRIA, as well as the other provincial associations, will be looking at a brand review, the possible strategy to rebrand the HRA, HRAC, and the other organizations in the new world of collaboration. The overall goal, avoid brand confusion between the organizations, and also mapping the possible strategies to capitalize on our new joint provincial and profession-based vision. This may mean the amalgamation of websites, the widening of our marketplace program to the province as a whole, as well as possible logo changes. All of this change makes for a very exciting and interesting year ahead for our profession. Thirdly, a joint committee of HRA and HRAC will be looking at the amalgamation of the Perspective magazine and the provincial HRA network magazine. The best of both magazines will be looked at, and that will lead us to the creation of a new provincial magazine branded under a brand new name. That will mean that after this year and ending in June, we will no longer be producing the Perspective magazine. Fourthly, you will notice that this year we had 2 AGMs. One, to better report on our financial and program standing. And then second, we will now be able to present to you, our membership, audited financial statements that encompass the entire year, as well as reflect the entire year's reporting on our programs and services for your review. Fifth, a combined awards night will be held with HRIA, and that will include our HRAC awards. This will help begin the streamlining of true professional recognition of our membership. Number 6, Strategic Initiatives Portfolio. It's a new portfolio that we added to the board this year, and I refer to it as a transitional portfolio, to work with HRA to transition key initiatives such as initiatives with the post-secondary institutions, scholarships, and our strategic partnerships. Over the course of the upcoming year, your board will try different media to communicate with the membership. I would encourage you to have dialogue with the board members directly as well as myself, to share your thoughts and concerns as well as your ideas. Your board is engaged and wanting to have a proactive relationship with you, so please accept our offer. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a great day.